Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back for another Train Sim World 3 driving route, and today we are going to be doing another scenario actually, and today we are going to be doing the Javelin throw scenario with obviously the Javelin class 395 on the Southeastern High Speed DLC thing, whatever it is. So it says, welcome to Ashford Train Depot. We need to prepare this train for service before heading to St. Pancras International. Take the train through the washer before heading onto the main line. So I think without further ado, we should get this train set up. So it should tell us what we need to do. So we need to put the master key into on, and then we need to select this into neutral. There we go. We'll hold down the DC for 2 seconds. There we go. And then we need to press the pan up thing, whatever it is, and then press it again, and now we have power. So now we need to go to forward and then set these to day, so day running. There we go. And then I think we just go down the line towards the main line. So let's go ahead and apply it to power 1, because it's literally not that, you know, the speed limit isn't really that quick. So I mean, I suppose we could apply it just to like power 4 just to get it a bit moving. But it does say that we need to keep the train under 3 miles an hour while passing through the washer, so we do need to keep that in mind. But the first the first washer seems to be over there, so we have a bit of time to get down to power 1 before we get there. So plus the speed limit changes to 3 anyway, so we're just going to get over there real quick. As you can see, it's quite early on in the morning. It's 6 AM. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going through here. There's like 3 washers, as you can see. Like on the thing it says like there's 3 washers, or there's like 1, 2, and then there's like stopping location. So we're just gonna keep going down the line real quickly, down to 3 miles an hour, giving it a nice wash. Literally sounds like you're going through a car wash as well. I mean, it's not actually on the train, but it's still pretty cool. Obviously the screaming of the Javelin, I think, says it all. Because the accelerator sounds like someone screaming. And then we need to go via location, which is another washer. And then hopefully this train should be pretty clean for its service down to St. Pancras. Plus, I think we need to go back as well. We need to go back through the washers. I think, because we need to change ends. But I think we do need to change... Yeah, we need to switch the points. So I don't know if we need to go back through these washers. But I don't know. Okay, yeah. There's a load of things where we need to press the pan up choose button, you know, when we stop at loads of different stations. It's so weird. Well, I suppose we can go a little bit quicker. I mean, I don't know where... Oh, the other train's near the thing. You know, it doesn't matter. Why is it so long, though? Right, so we can't go to a 10 while we just travel down to the next washer, and then we should get ready. So I think we need to go past the points there, and then there's some points there that we changed to go back onto the main line here. But it could be different. So we're approaching the next washer right now, so we will bring it down to 3. And then we go through. Listen. It legit sounds like you're going through a it literally looks, you know, sounds like you're going through some, like a car wash. It literally sounds like that. Well, it does to me at least. And then we see the rest of the train going through it as well. Just need to maintain that 3 mile an hour. Yeah, I know. You don't need to tell me. Or keep reminding me. I know what I'm doing. So after this scenario, there's literally one scenario left that I haven't done with the Javelin. So I might do that as another video. I don't know if I'll do it as, you know, the next train sim video, but I will do it at some point. So we can like tick off all of the, you know, all of the scenarios for doing on the Javelin, if that makes any sense. So I think those are the points that we're going to change to go through and go onto the main line, I think. Because that seems to be the only points that I can see that will go onto the main line after we stop there. Because that leads to a siding. That does not lead to any sort of main line. So I predict we will be going down there and changing these points to then go onto the main line. We're just going to keep going, getting towards the siding. I mean, the whole train is past the washer now, so we should be prompted to go up to a quicker speed, which we are. I'm going to ignore these now, though, because, you know, we've gone through the washer. It really doesn't matter. However, I do think that there are actually some buffers, yeah, at this siding, so we can't, you know, just skip past it. We do need to stop at a reasonable distance, because I do not want to smash into the buffers. Obviously, you can tap them, you know, you can go into them and stay on the track, but obviously real life train drivers don't do that. Yeah, plus you don't want to really derail it. You can touch it and not derail it, but you do need to go really slow. But we're going to try and do this realistically. So let's stop here. And now we need to shut down the train and then go through. The train has been washed, but you need to switch ends in order to bring the train onto the main line. Yeah, so I think it's those points, as I said, as I was just starting. So it should give us all of the prompts that we need to do in order to shut down the train. So we need to select this to neutral. We need to do this to max brake. And then we need to turn these to tail, as this is going to be the rear end. And then we select the reverser to off, and then we take the master key out. And then that's that end just completely shut down. So let's go ahead and disembark from the train, and we'll quickly run over to the other end of the platform to go ahead and do this. So let's just run over here quickly and board the train. Pretty long train. You know, you have to think, you know, real life train drivers have to do this. You know, it may just seem that the train drivers go onto one end of the train and then they stay there for their entire journey. They do a lot more than that. So put the master key on, select this to neutral, and then I presume do the power first, and then we do the headlights, I do believe. So that's, wait a few seconds, then do it again, and then day, running. What's day? Oh, that's day backup. Okay. I will do that. Switch the junctions to allow your train to go onto the main line. You can change manual junctions by clicking on them, or the map by interacting with them on foot. So that's basically saying you can do it via the map. You know, I can go here and say, right, well, if this is the one or wherever it is that we need to change to go onto the main line, this one, I can just click that and then it will switch over. But it's saying that we need to switch these ones. So I can switch them to literally go on to that like that. But I'm going to redo what I did because I want to do it the fun way. And I want to do it by foot. So let's go ahead and quickly run over there. And it was the ones I was thinking. So let's just quickly run over here so we can change them by foot. I know it's adding a bit extra, but you know, we love to do things manually around here. So that is currently going to go there. So we need to select this to right. It should move over. There wasn't really an animation to it. It is going that way, right? Right, left. There's no animation. Wait. I'm not... Am I looking at the right thing? Wait, that's going to the left. Okay, right. So, yeah, that's going to go around there. Even I was getting confused. And then we'll just make sure that this is going to rejoin without any issues, which it should do. So, yeah, basically, if we were going in, it'll be going this way, just to make sure that this train doesn't derail. So that is all set for us to go out. Just making sure that there's no trains coming. Is that a train on the right? I don't know. We should get out before them, but you know, even if it was a train, but I think we'll get priority to go out before them anyway. So let's just quickly go back and board the Javelin. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put the reverse into forward. And then we'll start applying some power. So 10 mile an hour is what we can go. And then we basically just stop at Ashford. So we're just going to get some power going right now. Get up to 10 mile an hour. And then we should be good. So there we go. Go down to 10. Why are we going this way? This is not where we need to go. Where's this even taking us? Is it? No, we need to go on to the other ones. Wait, hold on. Did I select the wrong thing for a second? Right, reverse. This is really bad with a buffer behind us, isn't it? This is really bad. I need to not make that back part hit the buffer. So we'll get a good view of the buffer. Just so we know. I mean, we don't need to go back all the way. We just need to go back so we can change the points. I don't know how I messed that up. I must have selected something that I didn't realize. Right, so we should be good there. Yeah, we're fine. So you know what? We'll do this one via this screen. So currently it's going to the right. So we need to change it to go straight. And then that is going straight. And then that's going to the left. That is going this way. And then that'll basically take us onto one of the platforms. I'm going to guess this platform, which should hopefully go into Ashford. Right, let's go. Take 2. Oh, oops. No, there's a buffer behind us. Let's not do that. Forward. Take 3 instead. 3rd time's the charm, so this should work. Hopefully. Right, off we go. I was just about to say on our maiden voyage, but we did that about probably 3 months ago or 2 months ago, whenever this game released. How long has this game been out for now? I don't even know. I think it's only been out for like a month or so, like, or maybe 2 months. We are indeed going around to the left though, so we are all good on that behalf. If there was a train coming, they wouldn't. They would have got past, so there wasn't a train there, thankfully. And we were supposed to be at Ashford about a minute ago, and we've just departed the depot or the siding. But better late than never. That's what they always say. Why can't I see the thing? Oh, Ashford's all the way over there. Maybe it did want us to go onto those. No, because then we wouldn't have had to have changed that thing then. But I mean, Ashford is round the corner, so I guess it would make sense. Yeah, all of those are depots. The blue line, which is our line we're going on, is going towards the thing. Can we not go a quicker speed than 10 yet? can go up to 25 in about 200 yards, but then again, Ashford is literally right there. And I know I'm speeding, but I'm not going to go 10 mile an hour down here. Do you know what I mean? I want to go quite quickly. But I do see the 25 speed limit, so now we should be, well, until the train fully clears it, but we should be able to get to 25. And there's a 30 here as well, excuse me. Come on. There's a 40 as well. Right, there we go. Right, we can at least get up to 25, which is not as bad as 10, but it's still 15 a mile an hour quicker. But we do have a 30 as well, which we've just got on now. So let's go up. And we should be able to now just stop when we need to. We are fully now a operational service, and we were supposed to be at Ashford 3 minutes ago now, but I didn't know how to go through all of the, well, I did, I just messed up all of the signals and stuff like that. But here we are entering Ashford International. We'll start braking. Here we are. We are here. Just took us a bit longer than before, but you know, we're still very punctual. May have overshot that a little bit. Yeah, we're not doing this in any special livery. We're just doing this in the standard Javelin thing. I suppose while we're here, we can get a thumbnail. There we go. Nice lighting. You know, the morning light. It's not dark or anything. Just the right amount of lighting. I don't know if anyone is gonna actually get on the train though. No one has yet. There's barely anyone on the platform. Yeah, I don't think we'll have many people actually board this service. Right, well, we're going to get ready to close the doors. But then we need to set the reverse to neutral. Hold the control button for 10 seconds. Oh, because we need to go to the... we go to the third rail. Or whatever it is. Right, close the doors. I can do it now then. Because I know what I'm doing. Pretty much done that now, game. Right, off we go. I've done that, game. I've done it, game. Oh my god, why couldn't it just realize that I've done all of that? I wouldn't be able to move if I didn't. Right, up to 30 again. Yeah, we're on the pantograph lines actually. So yeah, you can see the rear pantograph, it's up. We've got power. DC is the third rail. I need to keep thinking that. CTRL as well stands for something, but I don't know what it is. It's just, I know DC means third rail or something like that, and CTRL is overhead wire, but I don't know what the definition of the DC and CTRL, like, it stands for something, but I don't know what those codes are. I just know what each of them do. very easy to remember. You just need to think, you know. I guess, I mean, there's no real way of like, you know, like once you know it, it's pretty simple. But I guess if you forget, you know, DC, that has 2 letters, and then add 1 is 3. So then DC, because it has 2 letters, you add 1 to it, 3, and then you could basically define that as third rail. But then CTRL has 4, and then you think, well, over third rail is pantograph. I don't know. I'm just, you know, thinking of things that could make it a bit easier to understand, you know, like understand and remember which one's which. CTRL has more letters than DC, so it's over 2. It has 4 letters, so that defines to overhead wires. Because third rail is below. I don't know. Make up your own thing to remember it, but yeah, but I really don't think of anything to try and remember it, like key things. It's just, you know, because now I've learned to, you know, drive the Javelin properly, and like, but when I got this game, I had no idea what any of the DC or CTRL did. It's only because I saw a video, like a properly fully detailed video on how to drive this Javelin from everything, and it literally explained it in the best way possible. And that's how I've learned to do it now. You know, other videos, you know, obviously demonstrate it, but like they only do it at the stations it applies. And I know that the Train Sim World video did that too, but they literally covered why you had to do it, like why it had to be changed, and went into full detail. This is the thing where the pantograph goes up. This is you going onto the third rail. In other things, it was like, so to change the power over, you go down to this little thing down here, you click this, and then you click that, and away you go. However, when you're at Gillingham, or, well, not Gillingham, you know what I mean, Ebbsfleet, you press this button, then you press this button. It's just Train Sim World 3, like, or their tutorial video, actually, you know, like, they said what they do, which, I don't know how, but made me understand it a bit more. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know. Anyway, 27 miles to Ebbsfleet. We should be there in, well, about 10 minutes. That ain't gonna happen. We are gonna be we are gonna be there by that time. We have got day running lights on. Yeah, we do. Just it looks a little bit dark. But yeah, 27 miles to go there, and then we obviously load the passengers, and then we go on to St. Pancras, and then when we're at St. Pancras, we shut down the train. So I kind of want to do some other routes, obviously, as I said in the last video, that, you know, have a couple thing. And I don't know if there's any journeys with the Javelin or any services on Southeastern High Speed where you have to couple and uncouple the trains, and then you drive. Obviously, there was the one at St. Pancras. When we did that Airlink journey, we had to couple onto that express thing, which I'm still laughing about. But I wanna do more of that, you know, like coupling onto a train and then starting a route or continuing a journey with that. I just can't find any routes that do that. So if you guys know of any services where even if you have to uncouple, you know, a train, it's still fine. But if you guys know of any coupling trains or something like that, any trains that we have to couple, please let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I will have a look at them and maybe do one of them in the future. By the time this video is going to be coming out, though, there's going to be a few more videos that are going to be pre-recorded, so that video probably won't be for quite some time, because If you guys haven't seen on my vlogging channel, Fetchy Vlogs, obviously links in the description to my other channels and stuff. I did a day-to-day life video, and I said in that video how in the weekdays, you know, weekdays, not weekends, in the afternoon I try and do all of my recording things there, and I try and get at least 2 videos done a day, or something like that. However, today I might only be able to record this video, so tomorrow might be another Train Sim World 3 video, but I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't mind that. And basically those 2 videos are spread out over the 2 days, so I basically get a buffer going to do that. I mean, I could do them both on the same day, like upload 2 videos, but I would feel like then if I had to take like a day's break or something like that, or wasn't able to make any videos, then I would have to make 4 videos the following day to catch up on that. Me being able to do all of my videos, all of my recording, you know, 2 videos or 2 recorded videos, that spreads me over 2 days. So if I did have to take a day's break or something like that, then I wouldn't feel pressured to catch up again, if that makes sense. Obviously, you know, I would lose a day's work, which, you know, wouldn't be ideal. But what means is that I would have that buffer already uploaded, ready to go. And slowly, by me doing this, I can get a whole bunch of videos done and pre-recorded. It does mean, though, that if there were to be an update on a game or something, then my video on that game or something like that probably wouldn't be coming out for a few days. And if, you know, say something does update, then the video I do after that would be a little bit outdated. So say if, oh, I don't know, cabin crew gets like a massive overhaul to Paris, and with me being able to do these buffer, you know, this buffer of videos, if I was to then do a video before the update that goes to Paris and have that set for, I don't know, a week in advance or something like that, then you guys would see the update for Paris. It will get to that video, and then you'll be like, wait, why does Paris look like that? But I guess it's like every, you know, YouTuber, you know, sometimes they do have a video where it might be a little bit outdated if they did pre-record it, which I guess is the only downside. But the good news, though, is that I would have content planned for, you know, all the days. I'm sure, you know, it wouldn't make a massive difference, but at least, well, where am I trying to go with this? And you know, I've literally lost my mind. What was I talking about? This is another thing with me. I start talking about weird stuff, and then I just lose my thought, and I'm just like, wait, where was I actually at again? So if things are outdated, I'm pretty sure you guys won't mind. At least it will be content for you to watch on that day, I guess. Plus you'll have streams every day, so. And if there were to be like a update on cabin crew or whatnot, whatever it would have been, obviously I will try and obviously get videos out on that game. If I want to do a video on the new update, I will go ahead and do that. But it will just mean that there may be a few videos that are, you know, outdated and stuff like that. And you know, another thing I could do is in that video where I show like an update on something, I could say that the next so-and-so videos that I've done on this game were on the previous update. So then it's kind of like a heads up, you know, like there are more videos planned on this game uploaded on my channel, but it will be in a few days, but it was on the past update. So just all of these little things that, you know, I could try and do to actually try and make the videos make sense. So if there was, you know, a reason why a reason of an update, and then the next update on the next video is on cabin crew being outdated, you know, this is probably, as you know, this is probably more confusing trying to explain to you what the purpose is than as confusing as it would have been to see the video when it's outdated. I'm honestly the best person to explain stuff. You aren't going to get any better. So if you like me explaining, make sure to like and subscribe. Oh my god. Anyway, we are approaching Ebbsfleet slowly but surely. We are going down quite an incline, so we do need to be very cautious of our speed. I think we go level though in a minute, or we go slightly up, but then I think it's a bit level. Yeah, we're going up slightly now, so let's get the power back on. And then I think ever so slightly we level out. This bridge looks nice. Look at that. Still going up a slight incline. Or a major incline now that I just seen the numbers. Honestly, the slightest bit of an incline, like even if it's like 0.1, you feel it in the train. You can feel it. Because, you know, 2.5%, you try and think about that. You could run up there and not lose any sort of speed. However, when you're driving on the Javelin, you lose serious speed. Which is just weird. Anyway, we were supposed to be at Ebbsfleet about 30 seconds ago. However, we are actually 6.1 miles away still, so I would imagine that there would be an announcement at Ebbsfleet that we are late, or the departure board would say that we're so and so minutes late because we got mixed up at the siding when we brought this train into service. So, I mean, no reason to put pressure on us at all, but, you know, thanks for that. Absolutely no problem with that. Well, we're going to be changing soon, so we might as well apply some minimum braking. Plus, we might as well start braking for Ebbsfleet anyway, like at a brake one. We'll just keep that going down and see where we get to. Only there's a 230k coming up in 2.1 miles. We will not need to do that. Well, we do, but what I mean is, I don't really think it's going to affect us because we're going to be slowing down for Ebbsfleet anyway. Going to be going down again. But to what speed? Another thing that really gets me confused with the Javelin, I mean, I don't know if there's a way to change it in the settings. I don't think there is. But what really confuses me is the difference to if you are on the pantograph the speed or the I can't remember what the actual word is, but it's in kilometers an hour. I think it's speed metric or something. But then when you're on the third rail, it's then to miles an hour. But to me, when I look at this, I think of the same thing. I don't clock the kilometers an hour / miles an hour thing. I look at it at the start of the journey just to see what it is. Most of the time it is miles an hour. But I just get lost and confused. And it's quite hard to, you know, try and think of it. I just, you know, because, you know, like the speeds go up to like here, and then when you switch to miles, you only go like here or something. Probably sometimes you go there. And you're looking at that and then looking outside and you're thinking, wait, this isn't the speed, because you're so used to going this speed on the pantograph, which looks obviously quite quickly or whatnot, or if you go there on miles an hour, then it looks quick. And then you go on to kilometers an hour and you go this speed and you think, wait, this doesn't sound like the right speed. I have to apply the emergency because I was just too busy talking, and now I think I'm going to miss my thing. Imagine if this is the perfect stop. Keep going. Undershot, but we are here. But yeah, the speed difference is something that I do need to get to grips with. Slight undershot though, but we're fine. And yeah, this is the underground version of Ebbsfleet. I know it's pretty obvious, but when I first spawned here, I was really confused because the Ebbsfleet that I'm pretty sure we all stop at is actually, if I can go up, is literally there. That is the Ebbsfleet we all think we go to from St. Pancras. This is the actual, like, international version. This is the actual platform. Like, this is the main part. That one is just like a passing track one. This is like the actual station. Which I knew because on a recent stream, I spawned here when I selected Ebbsfleet, and I was just like, wait, hold on a minute. This isn't Ebbsfleet. It is. It's just not the one I'm used to, because as I said, I'm used to going to the one up there. I don't know why Ebbsfleet is like split into like different things though. Like, why is there like Ebbsfleet thing there and then there's another one there? I just don't get it. It seems a little bit weird for me. I'm pretty sure it's the same at, you know, every other station. It's sort of like, you know, another King's Cross St. Pancras type thing. I know, obviously, St. Pancras and King's Cross serve different things. You know, not all of them serve... Do you know what I mean? Like, LNER, for example, that only stops at King's Cross. That doesn't go to St. Pancras. You know, there might be a few services that start at St. Pancras that are never at King's Cross. Yes, there may be services that are identical that do go to both stations, but I think you get what I mean. And the two stations are literally like, I don't even know, 200 meters away or whatnot. Obviously, when we get off at St. Pancras, we can literally see King's Cross literally across the road, or in real life it would be a road. They are really close. You know, I don't think it actually like puts into perspective, you know, how close they are until you actually visit there in real life. Or, you know, you've, you know, sort of seen it on a video, but in real life, it's so much closer than it actually looks. Literally, you walk out King's Cross and you can literally be, it's literally like a 2-minute walk. You know, probably even a 1-minute walk. You know, all you have to do is just start walking and then you're there practically. You know, there's like a taxi rank type thing. You know, like there, you can just walk past that. You know, that literally takes like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And then literally right there, you have a road which you cross and then you're in. It's literally that simple. So this game kind of does it justice. It's just insane. Because when you enter King's Cross, or as far as I've seen, you actually cannot see, you know, the trains to go to St. Pancras, but then you get out at King's Cross and then you literally see St. Pancras there. And you think, how are trains there? But when you're literally departing from those tracks, you cannot see each other. It is really weird. I think there is obviously some part where you do meet, but it's not for quite a while. Like, I think it's like after the tunnels, like after the King's Cross tunnels and after the St. Pancras tunnels. It's probably somewhere there where, you know, some trains probably meet. And obviously, you know, King's Cross is obviously famous for, you know, being platform 9 3/4 from obviously Harry Potter. However, the shot of the hotel before is actually St. Pancras Hotel, because St. Pancras do actually have a hotel there. It's basically so you can just wake up and then get to the station. But I'm pretty sure you could like stay there, you know, if you were going to the thing. I think it is like really expensive. Like, I think if you go there, you will see some pretty cool cars. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure I've been there and I've seen Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches, you know, all of the cool, you know, like sports cars and, you know, things like that. I'm pretty sure they're always there. You know, it is mainly for, I think, you know, rich people. So it's probably not cheap to stay there for a night, you know, like if you're going for a holiday or something, or need a train, you know, but you need a layover first. And I've not actually stayed there because, you know, I'm not rich. You know, I'm just an average human being. I've not been there my childhood. It'll be cool to stay there, obviously, you know, one day, because, you know, with my fan base, you know, being, you know, mostly trains, you know, I could probably, you know, get a sponsorship to, you know, obviously take me there and I can record. No, I'm just joking. Free hotel, I just have to record a vlog on it. Yeah, sure, sign me up. Yeah, I've not been there, so I can't give obviously a review on it, as I have not been. And I go off the basis, you know, is that if I've not tried it or done it, I can't review it. Like how people, you know, like say, you know, pineapple on a pizza. I've never tried pineapple on a pizza, and I don't really want to. but I can't say if it's bad or good unless I've tried it. I can think of how it might taste, and I just can't see it mixing, which is I think why I've never tried it. But, you know, I can't actually, you know, say whether I do like it or not until I've like properly tried it. The only pizzas I like are pepperoni and cheese and tomato. They're the only, you know, pizzas I like. Speaking of which, fun fact for you all, I actually had pizza today as I'm recording this video. I had pizza for lunch. And it's probably the first time that I've had a pepperoni pizza for a while. Because usually the places where we try and get pepperoni pizzas for are always sold out. But we managed to get a pepperoni pizza, so I had that today. Yay. Blast of the horn while we go through Stratford. So people can see a train flying past at 210 kilometers an hour. Like a bullet train. Probably a bit of an understatement. You know, bullet trains, you know, go over 300 kilometers an hour. I think some probably even exceed 500. I don't ever see that, you know, being unimaginable, but there's probably one out there. I think realistically, I think the quickest one is only 300 kilometers an hour, though. If I will be honest, I don't think anything on the Earth goes more than 500 kilometers an hour, apart from, you know, like spaceships and things like that. I just can't imagine, you know, anything going that quick. It just doesn't make sense at all. We do slow down to a 200 and a few hundred yards, but we are already below that, so we are fine. Again, the same thing with 160. We are well below that. However, there is an 80 in about a mile. We're slowing down for it. We might have to apply a slight bit of braking. But we're getting there. And this is, you know, another thing, you know, because we've been traveling for, you know, because we've been traveling so quickly for the previous, you know, few minutes, this looks really slow. But it's still pretty quick. You know, you look out and you actually realize how quick you are actually still going, but it literally feels like at the start, you know, when we were going from 10 mile an hour to 3 mile an hour, you know, through those washes, it literally feels like that. And it's just weird. Yeah, I know there's an 80. We've already slowed down for it because we're just bossing this game. And I really hope, you know, you guys are enjoying, you know, Train Sim World 3. I've seen a few people on the channel who have actually bought the game because obviously they've seen videos on it and gone, hey, that's a good game. I still love when we do SCR streams and, you know, SCR doesn't work and we go on to Train Sim and people go, wow, Roblox has had a good update. What's this? Is this SCR on RTX? Yes, it pretty much is. 230 kilometers in 400 yards. I don't think so, mate. There's a buffer in the way. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. It is literally, and I know I'm probably going to get a lot of oh, they just changed ends. Look at that. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it, but this game is 10 times better than SCR or any Roblox train game, or any train game that I've played. So easy to understand. And it's just a fantastic game. I really enjoy this game. Here we are. I will show you King's Cross. It is literally there. That's King's Cross. That station, including all of that is King's Cross. That is the end. That is where some of the trains come in. There's supposed to be like a swing here. The taxi rank would probably get all. You can actually see the taxi rank there. That is the taxi rank. That is where the taxis go in and out. They got the bike rack there as well. They've got everything. They just need to add the swing, the Google headquarters there, because I'm pretty sure, you know, there was something like the Google that were, or no, Android or something, were building something there. And yeah, that is King's Cross. And I honestly really hope for like a future update or like a future DLC. You know, Train Sim add King's Cross in and add like, you know, the East Coast Main Line or something like that. That would be so cool, you know, to have in the game. It's on max brake, thank you. Headlights to off, there we go. Select this to off, and then we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That literally shuts off the entire engine, I think. And there we go. Let's see how we did. Well, I want to get off the train and have a look at it. There we go. Before we get freezed. So we have a bit of a nice background to have a look at. I hope we got a gold medal. Have we got a gold medal? Yes, 10,000 action points. That's what we like to see. Ashford has had a stopping position of 0.7. St. Pancras was 0.3. Wow, we can get closer. Obviously, the washers and things and sidings, that's fine. But yeah, overall, pretty good journey. I think this is all of the problems at the start. And yeah, level 36 overall on my profile, nearly level 37. Look at that. Level 14, sorry, on the Southeastern High Speed, and level 17 driving this train. Key statistics, time taken about 52 minutes, about an hour or 55 minutes. Distance driven, 57.47 miles, and we've also walked 855 yards. But that is going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.